plugins patching, right? So in SAP system, normally OS level libraries, okay, users can using the kernel upgrade activity, we will update the OS level libraries. What about the SAP components update? SAP components means SAP systems upgrade. OS level kernel that we will do normally. But what about the SAP plugins or the add-ons update or installation that we perform it in the SAP systems here? If you see in the SAP system, so we have the during the installation time, we may get the base patch levels. Base patch level we got it, right? 0000 something like that release version base patch levels we got it, right? So base patch levels we got it. But as per the recent, but there are a lot of patches will release. Why? Because installation will only install the basic patch level. After that, many updates, many patches updates will come, right? SAP system means combination of collection of all the components are called the one SAP system. OS level libraries you have implemented, but what about the SAP level update, SAP upgrade, SAP update? So in that case, what we can do, we can update the this patches. We can update the this SP level patches from one version to another version. We can update it here, right? So that is called the add-ons and plugins patching. We can update it using the spam and saint transaction code. So we can update or we can install the SAP components or add-ons or plugins. Anything we can update it here, spam and saint, right? So here spam is the transaction code. Spam is the transaction code which we can use to update the SAM is the transaction code to update the existing components here, right? Spam is the transaction code to update the existing transaction code here. Saint is the transaction code to install the add-ons or plugins in the inside of the systems here, right? So what is add-ons and plugins? These are also like a component, SAP components only. So add-ons and plugins like a additional component, extra functionalities. So on top of the SAP system, this add-ons and plugins, extra functionalities here. Sir, why we have to update the system? System is running fine now, right? Yeah, system is running fine, but due to some long running things, right? So sometimes we may not get the new features in the latest patch levels. This is the release version. This is the sub patch level, support pack level, release and support pack level here, right? So within the release, there the highest number of patches will be released 001, 2, 3, some up to I think 30 or 32 is the latest 32 is there. Means each and every highest patch level, they will fix the old errors, the existing bugs, known issues, and also they will introduce the latest functionalities in the system. They will introduce the latest functionalities in the systems here, right? They will introduce the latest functionalities in the system. In the latest functionalities, so new versions, new component, latest enhancements, so new functionalities, new buttons. So all those things will come, and also they will fix the existing bugs and errors in the system, right? So they will fix the existing errors in the system here, spam and saint add-ons and plugins here. So these are the so using these two transaction codes, we have to do it in the system. But nowadays, we are not using this one. There is a some tool. We will use it. But that tool also we will discuss. But sometimes one or two patches and everything we can update the spam and saint versions. We can update it here in our SAP system. Spam and saint versions, we can update it here. Right? So this is the way to update it here. So these add-ons and plugins are the latest versions. We can update it, right? Suppose if you go to the in the system, we can see in our system, go to the system status, we can see the list of components, what is the version and what is the version we have, right? Suppose you see STPI is the one of the add-ons and STAPI is one of the add-ons and plugins, we can update it, right? Suppose if you want to install any new patches, so then we have to log into the, we want, suppose now already SAP system is installed. For the installation, you need to go to the SWPM, that is the new system. But I want on the existing system, I want to install the new features. Then you can go to the 000 client, the spam and saint. Then there we can update the all the things here. There we can update the all the things in the systems. All the things we can update it here, right? So that is what we can do it in the systems here, right? So we can go to the system. So then, so we can go to the system. Let me unlock the basis user, not the basis user. Someone change it to the dialog. Okay. So normally the patches, patching, updates, all those things, but SAP level, we have to do it in the SAP level with the 000 client. We have to perform it here. So here you can see through spam, we can update it here, right? So what we have to do, we can go to the spam. Spam is the transaction code to update the existing components to the higher patch levels here. So here what we have to do, we need to download the patches from the service marketplace. In the service marketplace, we have to download it here. Suppose you want to update the STPI plugins, you want to update it, right? So first of all, we need to download the patches from the service marketplace here, which is the latest, which is available in the systems, right? So you can see the latest patches. So here EPS in directory, nothing is there here, and a new folder, nothing is there here. Here STPI. Suppose you want to update the STPI, right? So that plugin you want to update it, update to the latest levels. In that case, we can update it here, right? So we need to download. First of all, we have to download it in the systems. So let me check in our systems. We have anything there. If not, then we will re-download the all the things and everything here, right? Let's go back to the here and see any patches are there here. No, 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 no. Anything here? Oh, 60 GB only free is there. S4 patches, empty folder. Otherwise, we will download it. What's there here? So we can download it by going to the service marketplace. So in the service marketplace, right? Service marketplace, we can go to the service marketplace. There we can download the all the patches and everything here. We can check the latest version which is there, and so based on that, okay, so let's do. Can you hear me? Right? Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, sir, we can hear
Okay,
you.
okay, 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 okay. Yeah, fine. So we can go to the service marketplace. In the service marketplace, we can go to the software download center. So normally this is the manual downloading the softwares. So means in the years back, we have to do this procedure only. Using the spam and saint, we have to do the updates of the one or two components and everything. We have to do that one. But nowadays we have the sum tool and all the patches, all those things we can update it in one go, right? So here we can go to the, suppose you want to update the STPI, right? Just click on the STPI. So then click on the STPI version here, support packages here, right? So currently we have the 28 version is there. Support packages, we have the 28 version we have in the system. But in the, we have in our system, we have only 01 is there. 01 means 28 means there is a lot of difference here. Then what we can do, we can update it. We can download the patches manually. We can download the patches manually and we can update it here. We can update it to the latest patch levels. We can update it here. So this is the way we can. So suppose example, if you see here, I have downloaded the two patches here. Then what I'm going to do now, I'm going to so move these patches to the application server level here. Application server level means where your NW1 is installed, where your NW1 is installed. So we are going to move to the that application server level here, right? So here just select this is the application server host name KP Online 1 where our NW1 or ECD system is installed. So I selected that one. Then so go to here, otherwise I will keep it here. Okay. So normally we can also update via, so we can also update, we can also extract from the spam, the same transaction code here, right? The spam transaction code, and we can also load the packages. First of all, we need to load the packages from the front end or application server level. Front end means your desktop where you copied the all the patches here, where you copied the all the patches, we can load it here. But from copying here, sometimes it will take some time, and also if the file size is large, if the file size is large, so then it's not the recommended approach to do from front end here. In that case, we need to transfer the files to the, we need to transfer the files to the, so application server level. Application server level, we have to transfer the files. So like OS level, we can transfer the files. Whatever the files you have downloaded, voice level, we can transfer to the USR, SAP, SID, trans. Here we need to transfer the all the files. Under the trans directory, you need to transfer the all the files here, right? So this is what we have to do it in the systems here, right? See here, if you do it from here, so this may take longer time. This may take longer time as well here. This may take the very, very longer time here, right? So that is the reason. So what we can do, we can see here, still it is processing, uploading the file. So why? Because it got stuck, it will stuck it out here. So that is the reason. So what we can do here, we can so transfer the files here from three items selected. Okay, so I'm transferring the files here, three items. Though these are the SAP patches, right? So that is the reason we need to log into the operating system level of the their OS, so to transfer the files. But remaining work and all we will do it in the from SAP level only. SAP level only. Only transferring the files under the USR SAP trans directory. We have to keep it all those things here. So we have to keep it. So once the all the files are transferred to here, then we can do the so patching activities here. We can do the patching related activities and everything we can perform it here, right? The first of all, we need to transfer it here. That's what I am doing now, transferring the files. Oh, yeah, three files. Why this much of time is taking? So any patches SAP level, it will be the SAR file here. So we can update it. We can update the patches to the latest patch levels. We can update it in the SAP systems here. But First of all, we have to download the patches. We need to check the what is the current patch level we have in the system, and also we need to check the what is the latest patch level it is there in the marketplace. So here directly we cannot jump to the 28 patch level here from 01 to 28. So we need to update the 1, 2, 3, all the patches up to 28. We have to download it, and if you want to go with the all the one at a time, so we have to download that one here. All those things we have to proceed that one here. That way we have to upload it, all the things we have to upload it here, right? So this is the way we need to do it. So first of all, download the patches, then move the patches to the application server level. Application server level means where your SAP is installed under USR SAP trans directory. Under the USR SAP SAD, the trans directory, we need to transfer the files here. We need to transfer the all the files here. That is what we have to do, that one, transfer the files here, right? So it is updated here. So it is moved to the in this location here. Now we need to extract the files here, right? So using the SAP car command -xvf and dot star, the star files we have to extract it in the systems, right? I have extracted here all the files I have extracted here, right? You can see all the files I have extracted using the SAP car command here. Then it will go to the UPS and indirectly. During the transport administration time, we discussed about the EPS folder is for the trans support pack purpose. So any patches, if you want to extract, then it will go to the EPS indirectory. You can see EPS indirectory, EPS indirectory, it will go here, right? It is extracted to the EPS indirectory, EPS indirectory here, right? Once the patches are imported here, then we can log into the systems with the 000 client, go to the spam transaction code, go to the spam transaction code here, go to the spam transaction code, then go to the support pack and load the packages from the application server level. Why? Because now we have loaded the packages from the application server level. Then go to the packages from the application server level. So then that is done. So packages are loaded here, right? The packages are loaded. Now, so once the packages are loaded, now we need to define the queue, right? We need to define the queue here. Just select the display defined queue. Then, so which patch level, which component you want to update? STPI. Then select the STPI from which level to which level. So from 1 to 3. So you are trying to update it here. Then select this button, right? Then click on the continue. Then do you want to add the modification adjustment to the queue? So if you have any other modification adjustment transports, just we can click on the yes button. No, no means click on the no button. So then you have defined the queue. Then click on the import button. Click on the import button. Then when you click on the import button, in the spam, when you are updating the any patch in the spam, they are the total. So 28 or 30 phases are there here. So these phases are so described into the group, like under the group here, preparation, import one, import two, cleanup here. So always the preparation in the dialog mode, we can start it, and import one and import two in the cleanup, those things we can start in the background mode here, right? Then click on the OK button, click on the OK. Then, so now the import of the patches will be started here. The import of the patches will be started here. Here it's saying that two transports are in the open. Just skip those transports here. Then continue the next step here, right? So what you are going to do, you are going to update the software component of the STPI from one version to another version. You are going to update it here. You are going to update those patches here using the spam 000 client spam transaction code. We have downloaded the patches, moved the patches to the application server level, and we are doing the update. We have defined the queue, display defined queue. We have defined it. From there, we are updating here. From there, we are updating here, right? So we have defined the queue. Click on the truck symbol. Then the patches will be imported here. The patches will be imported, but it's not the immediately. So it will take some time here. There are the phases here. There the spam phases are there here. The phases has to be complete here. There are the phases like the spam. There are the some phases here, spam phases. So there are the so 28 or 27 some phases are there here, spam phases here, right? These are the list of phases here, right? preparation module. They are the total 27, yeah, 27 or 28, 27 pages are there here. Here, you see here, all are running here, the preparation. And what is the current phase it is running here? So it is running in the preparation completed here, right? Now it is running the preparation completed is running in the background mode, SPDD, SPAU check. So this is completed, SPDD, SPAU check. This is running now. Then after that, so module 2. So here, this is the phase, very important phase here, right? Actual imports will happen in this phase. Up to in this phase, we can reset, we can stop the upgrade and everything, we can stop the patching and everything, we can do it here up to that step. Once the import underscore step is crossed, we cannot do anything here. Now we can do the reset of the queue and all the things we can perform it here. But once the import underscore step is crossed or started, then we cannot do anything in the system until we have to fix the issue, clear it here, right? This is the 19th step. Import underscore proper is the very, very important step here. Okay. So this is the one. So here you see this is running. This is DDIC activation. This is running, which means we are updating the STPI plugin DDIC underscore activation, DDIC underscore activation. So this is the one 18th phase here. Then 19th phase. So it will run automatically, but total 27 steps will run. So it will update the patches. What it is going to do? It is updating the our component version STPI 740.0.0.1 to 740.0.0.3 patch level we are updating here. 3 patch level we are updating. So what is the benefit we get means, so there is a known errors, new enhancements, bug fixes, all will be fixed into the in this latest versions. So that is the reason we have to update these things, right? We have to update these things in the systems. So STPI version it is getting updated here. So these are the phases has to be progress here. That is the main phase here. So same as like ST API also we have to update. Suppose that is the spam. Spam is like a updating the existing components to the higher level. Okay. So higher level, any level you can update it here. Suppose I want to install the new one. I want to install the new one. In that case, then you need to use the Saint transaction code. You have to use it here. The saint is the transaction code. We can use it here. So meanwhile, what I will do, I will try to download the ST API. So just one more plugin is there, ST API. Suppose like I want to download this ST API here. VUWW. Suppose I want to so install this plugins here, right? They want to install this one. Installation. So this is not installed. So I am going to install this one. Again, I will go to the ESR SAP trans only. This is very speed compared to.
Sir, I have one doubt. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, this is transferred very quickly.
Sir, am I audible?
I have extracted and kept it ready. So now let me see where we are. So, okay, still it is importing, you see. So we got these are the long running phases here. So here you can see here logs, import log sequence here, what's happening in the system, right? So what's happening in the system, you can see what's happening in the system and all those things here. So import logs in the sequence or action log, what is happening in the sequence here. prolog checker. These all are the phases. Then we have the import underscore proper is running here. Import underscore proper is running here. So this step is running. So you can monitor it here. The log files, if you want to check it out, so we can monitor the log files also here. All right. That's what we can do it in the systems. Right. Log files monitor and everything. So expra execution. XPRA execution. Yeah, this is the one. Then next one is the cleanups and everything has to be performed. This is the normal update, old method. Normally, old in previously we used to perform using the spam only, so updating the components and everything. But this will create the some problems who are working in the system. It will modify the programs and everything. So that is the reason SAP delivered the one of the functionalities called the sum tool. The another tool they have implemented that is called the sum tool here. In the sum tool, so that will provide the all the downtime activities, uptime activities, and all those things here. So there is a job queue import. There is a job also which will there is a job will run OCS queue import job which will run in the background to import it here. Right? That job will do the imports option in the systems. So it is done. So here lastly confirm the queue. Then go to here, then confirm the queue. So then you can go to the spam. So confirm the queue. Yes, confirm the queue. That is done. So now we can go to the system status and you can see the component version. Yes, it is got updated to the 003 patch level, right? 003 patch level, it got updated, which means so this has been updated to the latest patch level, not latest up to whatever we want. It is updated. This is the spam, right? Updating. If you go to the same, suppose I want to install the new add-on that is called the STPI. Then in that case, just load the packages from the application server level which you loaded. That will take the from the USR SAP trans EI mount directory here. So then just click on the next button, go to the Saint. Saint is the add-on installation tool. We can install the add-ons here, right? So here you can just to update. This is the add-on STAPI. This is not exist in our system. See, STAPI, it is not there. So you are going to update. You are going to install this add-on here, right? Click on the continue and through Saint we have to do it here. So which patch level? So then click on the next button here. Then click on the continue. No modification TRs. So no passwords. Then same as like here. We can start the remaining things in the background and dialog. Here also it will is the same. Here also it is the same of like pre-processing. All the steps will be followed here as well. You are going to do the installation of the new component on the existing system. On the existing system, you are going to install the new component. New component, you are going to do that one. So STAPI, you are going to import into the systems here. So disassemble phase. So which means as part of this one again, it is going to the disassemble phase here. Then add to buffer. So then all the steps will continue one by one, one by one, one by one. It will continue here. All right. So it is running now.
Sir, before performing this activity, do we need to take a backup?
Yeah, better to take the backup of your existing system. Why? Because something wrong, then we cannot roll back these things, right? We cannot roll back. That is not possible. So kernel we can roll back it. This is not roll back. The suppose after updating the component patch, sometimes you may face the issues. So in that case, so you need to do the restore. Then as a pre-work, so you need to take the so full database, full DB, full backup, we have to take it out, full backup, we have to take it out. Then then download the patches and move the patches to the application server level. then extract the patches, then load patches into app server level, application server level. You can load it. Then so you can you can click on that. You can define the queue. You can define the queue. Then select the component, which component you want to run it. Then so proceed with the steps. Proceed with the spam steps here. 28 steps are there. You can proceed with the spam steps here. So automatically it will done it here. So backup is required in case of something goes wrong. So we can roll back the patches and everything.
Sir, this one also we can tell as a part of implementation.
Yeah, but implementation, that is only for installation. Yeah, we can also tell like as part of the implementation and implementation project, we have done the new build project, new system, we have installed it. Then after that, we have updated the existing command. Why? Because as part of the installation, only the base patch levels you will get. Base patch levels will be installed. Then after that, we have to update the systems to the latest patch levels which are there in the on the day as of the day which day you are performing, what is the latest patch levels, you need to update that patch level to the latest one. So that's what we have to do it in the systems. Yes, we can say on that. The only thing is application server level, we have to move to the USR SAP trans and we have to extract it. So now you can also perform in the ECD also. We have the ECD system, right? ECD system also you can perform it. Because ECD system also we have the same patch levels can be shared in the ECD also. So you can update the ECD. Why? Because ECD, let me check the what is the status of the components here. STPI, see 001 is not there. So you can update STPI. And there is no ST API. So you can also install the ST API. Sir, in the NetWeaver, we have only 4 or 5 components are there. Here you can see the n number of components are there means here. N number of means 159 components are there means here. What does it mean? Mean this is a ECC system has the all the functionalities. That is the NetWeaver system. Only less functionalities here. You can also update the this one also here. Let me check the whether you have the password, same password is working or not. So let me go to here. Okay, it is working. Fine. So test import, test import, test import means which phase? Test import means which phase here? Test import, test import. Yeah, test import. Oh, only 6. Then we have many are there.
Sir, in the essay SAP file extracting, we have to do in the command prompt or any
Command
possibilities
prompt
are.
only. Command
Mm.
prompt only. Yeah, we went to the command prompt, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
because we go to the USR, SAP, trans, then here we went to the command prompt mode, CMD, or directly you can open the CMD and type this path. So then here we have typed that SAP car -XDF and file name. What is the file name you want to update it? Suppose like this file name. Normally we have to give the file names here. If you have more are there, then instead of giving star dot SCR, normally if you give this file name, that will be extracted. File name, it is going to the EPS in directory.
Okay.
So by using command prompt also we can transfer the files from
Yeah, we
that.
can transfer the files also. There is a commands, so CP or some commands, we can transfer it. It's a Windows, right? Windows to Windows, it's fine. But Windows to Linux, we have to use the WinSCP tool or some other FileZilla or Mobax stuff. So there are some tools are there, free tools. So those tools we can use it.
Sir, we can also do from front end, right?
Yeah,
That's
we
the
can also
option.
do the front end, but the thing is, front end if you do it, so it will be You no need to extract it. System itself it will extract it, but it will take some time to do the
It will
extraction
take a
from the
longer time, I think.
longer time because of the it has to transfer from in this location to the server location. So and yeah, it will take some time. But we can do that one, not a problem. Small files we can do it instead of the link. But here this is the place here we can do one at a time. All we can extract it here. So now it's locked. So now what is done? DDIC import is running. Click on the import button. DDIC activation. Import underscore proper. Okay. See here status here. Import underscore proper. Import underscore proper. Okay. I think phase 2. Import to 19th phase. Dangerous phase. 19th phase is the dangerous phase here. So we can check the logs here. What's happening here? Logs. So what will happen now? It will create as a one transport request. It will create as a one transport request in the STMS. So that transport request will be imported. That's it. That is what will happen. System will create the one TR. Each package it will create as a TR. If you want, let me show you. We go to the STMS. So then go to here. Then go to the NW1 system. So click on the refresh button here. See here, service tools. It is created as a, so it is created as a transport request here. It's created as a transport request. Okay, extra execution. So we have cancel or we can check the logs. So just keep on refreshing it. Then the status will be changed here.
Sir, we can't uninstall any component, right? If we don't want,
We can
only ways
install it.
to
We can
restore.
also uninstall it through Saint, but that should be in the uninstallable components list. There is a uninstall components list will come. So there, so if you notice, there is a one more button will come, that is uninstallable components. If you notice some components are uninstallable components, yeah, definitely we can do the uninstallation as well. Right? So finish to complete the installation. Done. Don't say. Now we can check the component whether the STPI came or not. Yes, you can see STPI. STPI previously it was not there. Now we have installed the STPI as well. STAPI also we have installed. So like that, we can do the add-ons update and plugins update. Actually, it's old version methods. These all are the latest version using the sum tool. Also, we can update it. That is the latest methods which we are currently following. So you can do the same in the ECD system. All the patches here. So I will also load the more patches to the in this location so that we can also start updating and everything here, right? So that is the one thing. And the next one is the very important sum tool. Sum tool. So that is the very important sum tool. SAP upgrades using the sum tool. All patches in single shot we can update it without any downtime timelines and everything. Then how to do that one? That I will explain tomorrow. Sum tool and the node implementations also will come. So we have to perform. We'll do it together. Okay.
Sir, one more doubt, like, so if we start the activities spam saint, and if you are in the middle, if we face some issue, so if we are not able to fix that, like even SAP said it can't be fixed, so in that case, that our system will become inconsistent, right? So how we can revert it, like,
Only backup. Something wrong, then backup method either we have to fix the issue and we need to proceed further. Even if you are unable to fix the issue, then backup. You have to use the backup and restore method.
oh,
So what are the common errors we encounter while this process?
So while this process common, normally we enter, if you do all the prerequisites, so here the mainly Common errors means, yeah, STMS. STMS is not STMS is corrupted, then you cannot do the this patches update and everything. STMS is very important. That is the one of the thing. Suppose sometimes what happens, there is a lack of background work process here. Lack of background work process. This is also will be corrupt. So the session will not run. So sometimes what happens, the trans directory is full. Why? Because all the patches will be loaded to the trans directory. So sometimes this trans directory will be become full. That time also we may face the issues. So multiple things.
And sometimes that we get that objects are inactive. So
Inactive
that
objects. So that is the prerequisites. If you don't do it, sometimes objects are inactive, not able to activate the objects here, not able to activate the objects here. That time, so we have to do we have to activate the object, or we have to inform to the functional team to our developer teams to activate the objects and everything.
so how we activate that, sir? Like
Not we, functional
suppose
team developers will do the activation. They will go to the SEAT, and there is a transaction code SEAT, that is the developers. Why? Because objects means developers. They will go to the SEAT transaction code. Then there, so they will go to there, and they will check the inactive objects list and they will activate it. But they require the key, developer key are required. So here what they will do, they will check the inactive objects, which are the inactive objects. Then if you found some the inactive objects here, they will right click and activate it here. If you found there, they will activate it here. If you don't find it here, then that's fine. If you found that inactive objects, then that will be so dangerous for them. Not dangerous. So what they will do, they will activate the objects simply. That is what. System will activate it in case of system unable to activate it, and the system we have to activate it manually.
but basis we won't do, right?
We won't do, we
That
won't do. Just we have to inform them.
and also we'll as per prerequisite we check S license, right? S license, maintenance license.
Yeah, maintenance license is not mandatory. Yeah, that is also one thing we can say in the S license, the maintenance license should be required. And also we can, yeah, that is also not the mandatory, but without maintenance license also we can update it. So that's not a problem actually. Only patches, right? So we can update it, 1 or 2 patches.
Oh,
So do we need to do RFC
RFC?
RFC connection test?
No, not required. Why RFC connection test is not within the same system only you are doing, right? So it's not required. Within the
Okay.
same
So
system only you are doing the patches, right? Then your RFC means if you are transferring the data to other system, that time RFC is required. Within the same system only you are doing the patching. So then RFC is not required.
okay. So if we are upgrading one system, do we need to upgrade all the other systems as
Yeah,
well, or
all other
it is
systems in the sequence we have to update it. Suppose you have the development, you have the 3 systems in your landscape, development and the quality and the production. Then if you do it in the development, same way you have to do it in the quality, then same way we have to do it in the production. 3 systems we have to do this work.
okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's do it. Same for ECD system as well. Same password you can use.